Hello, this is Katarina, and today I will be watching episode 2 of Press Gang, Photo Finish. It is not my first time watching, but it is the first time in a decade or so. I am also wearing my Press Gang t shirt, so that's nice. And yeah, let's get started. I kind of miss this old kind of intros where we had people, everybody's names and everything. That said, I don't think this is a particularly good intro. I mean, it's basically just their faces, but it's nice anyway. And it is the third. There are 3 days left into the first edition, so it's 2 days since the last episode. Linda looks great in that jacket. She usually wears those big sweaters, and this is very sort of editorial.
Kenny, I want your opinion on something.
Yes,
What do you mean, yes?
that's usually the opinion you want.
You've seen Jeff? He'll be in at 6. I didn't make you assistant editor so you could agree with me all the time.
Yeah, you're right.
And what did you think of my makeup article?
Oh, yeah. It needs work.
Linda, do we have to use the water-based Tipex? It takes so long to dry.
It's
Oh,
better
I
for
do
you.
not
You'll
miss
live longer.
Tipp-Ex.
Yeah, well, I'll need to.
I am so glad to never have to use Tipp-Ex again.
Danny, I liked them, just not very much.
Linda, I was wondering if...
Where's my ruler?
If it
Has somebody
works.
taken my ruler?
Oh, no, not your ruler. Check for fingerprints. Arrest everyone with fingers.
Spike, there's something I want you to do.
I know. You told me yesterday. We had to get a big swear box.
I mean work.
Work? Why'd you pick up language like that?
Okay. All we've got is a rumour that the disco might be sold off for a supermarket, and some photos of a couple of guys sizing the place up.
And talking to the owner.
Right, enough for a bit of front page gossip. Plenty of the papers have done worse. But more would be nice.
So?
So go find more. What?
There's a band coming to Sherrington next Wednesday. I can get some tickets.
1. I have no wish to go all the way to Sherrington with you to see a bunch of deadheads drowning out their music with the noise it makes.
And 2?
I'm already going.
Oh, now you don't have to go alone.
Who said I was going alone?
What, you mean you're going with a girlfriend or something? Your brother? Sister? Mom? Dad? Dog?
James Armstrong.
James Armstrong.
Yeah, he's a maths student at the college. Tall, blonde, and edible.
I think it's
Satisfied? I know I would be.
it's interesting that his name is James Armstrong.
Forget it, can't you?
Like
I need
he's
you
got-
on the disco story.
Why don't you send Fraz?
He's got the same first name as
I
Spike's
like
real
Faz.
name,
He's sweet in his
and
way,
his
but not
last
exactly
name is
God's gift of
Armstrong.
human intellect.
So it's like, yeah, he's like you,
Spike,
but
I
better.
need you working. What's the sulk for?
Who's sulking?
What are you doing?
See where it says ruler? That's who it belongs to.
Yeah, I think that's a very
Somebody
good
get that phone?
rule about rulers.
We don't have a phone.
Somebody's phoning us and we don't even have a phone.
Talk about wrong number.
Where's the phone? See, nowadays this isn't rare at all, just going around looking for a phone, but
Linda.
back then, of course, where you had to chase the landline.
Well, are you going to answer it then? Hello?
Ah, at the first sight of Charles. Is that how you say it in English?
Anastasia, will you
Charles?
get out here and serve?
Tsar, you say it in Swedish.
I thought she was dead. Maybe it was me.
If you're only the rightful Tsar of all Russia, how come you're in this cafe?
I'm in between rains.
Fraz, can't you see what she's doing? She sent you on your mission to get you out of the way. You think so? Sure, it's just an excuse to get rid of you, that's all. I mean, a mission. Come on, who'd send you?
Yeah, I guess. So she doesn't need more info on the disco story then, huh?
Disco story.
Yeah. I suggested that she send you along as well. Let's face it, you're not exactly God's gift to the human intellect, are you?
I love the way Linda is
No,
playing
I've not
out
run away.
Spike
I
and
mean, the
Fraz
phone book's
against
just
each
over the
other.
road.
Yeah.
I only wanted to surprise you.
Surprise me again, Colin. Tell me how we can afford a phone.
You haven't been listening, kid. We can afford it because we're not paying for it. Like I told you, my cousin's a BT engineer and he kind of owed me a favour. Now listen, he put the Junior Gazette phone through the Senior Gazette switchboard and fixed it so they wouldn't know. We use it and Matt Kerr pays for it. And there's no way they'll ever find out. Hang on, Linda.
You, newsroom, march.
Can you believe this? We've been swept under the door by a bunch of total wimps, you know that? I mean, we're talking about guys who look like they're wearing glasses, even with their glasses off. Are we
I
gonna let her do this to
feel
us?
like
I mean, are we
personally
really gonna let her
attacked
do this
by
to us?
that.
Yeah.
No.
Because I do
No.
look like I'm wearing
Yeah,
glasses,
that's what I was gonna
even
say.
with my glasses on.
Come on.
Where are we going exactly? Disco info. Isn't that what she wants us to do?
No, that's what she thinks we can do. That's why we're gonna show her.
Hi, Spike.
Yeah,
Fraz.
Oh, hi, guys.
that is what she wants
So
you
where
to
have
do.
you two been the last couple of days?
Been down the Junior Gazette.
Just hanging around. You know how it is. Anyway, guys, we gotta get going. Let's shoot.
You know the rumour about you, Spike?
What?
The rumour is you've joined the kiddie newspaper.
The Junior Gazette.
You and Fraz, you've joined it.
What, are you kidding me?
Well, have you then?
Have we joined the Junior Gazette? I ask you, Fraz, have we joined the Junior Gazette?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, when Fraz says yes, what he actually means is yes. Yes. Look, do you guys want a discussion about this? I mean, do you want a really serious discussion about it?
Calm it down, Spike. We're only having a joke.
Yeah, well, can I interest you in a punchline?
You're going to take us both on? Who do you think you are, Rambo?
Superman.
James Armstrong? Come on, Tel. These guys have got a comic to write.
I'm
Excuse
pretty
me,
sure
Yeah, bye. Hurry
Fraz
back
and
now.
Spike can take you to, but I like the dig about James Armstrong.
It's gonna be one of those days, huh?
Yeah, Saturday.
You can trust me, this is foolproof.
Well, you ought to know. Colin, there's a phone line between their building and ours. What do we tell them it is, an electric washing line?
Come on, Linda.
Come on, nothing. Mr. Kerr equipped the whole office. What's he going to think when he finds we're stealing what he won't give us?
You'll never know.
We're 3 days from the first edition. We're up to our eyes in work, and you load this kind of risk on us.
Linda, there's no way he can find out.
And what if he just walks in here and sees the phone?
We hide it.
You better hide it now then. Chris is on her way over.
Get that phone back in the drawer. Colin, if we don't get away with this, I swear I won't even go to your funeral.
What new supermarket?
The one across the road. Where the disco is now.
I thought that plan had been scrapped. I thought the council bombed it out.
Well, we don't know about that, do we? I mean, we just heard.
But from where? And why haven't I been informed? This is appalling.
Can we quote you on that?
What?
Junior Gazette.
They're pretty good at
Do you know
this.
your copy has got to be in the print room by 4 o'clock?
3:30, they said.
4 o'clock's the absolute cut-off, and those 30 minutes can be very useful. So anyway, if you could have that stuff ready. Wasn't that a phone ringing?
Oh, no, it was the doorbell.
You don't have a doorbell.
Oh, they must have not then.
Oh, this exchange. These reactions, I love it.
So, why is everybody looking guilty just because you've had a phone put in? You haven't. Is it on our exchange? And do we know about it?
I told you you'd get caught.
I don't want to
Reason?
know about this.
Chrissy, what you going to do if Mr. Kerr finds out?
The only way he'll find out is if I tell him. And I'm not going to tell him because I don't want to be there when he finds out.
Let's just be calm now. Let's just sit down, plan a discussion, draw up an agenda.
You're dead, Colin.
Well, that's a point of view. That's an issue we can discuss.
Colin!
We've really got to go now.
Yeah, right.
I love Colin's
for you,
markets
Matthews.
talk.
Kenny, we're off to the town hall, see if we can pick up some background on this disco story. No, it isn't. Colin, can you explain to me why someone's just phoned here looking for Colin Matthews Enterprises?
Wrong number?
Look, we don't have an appointment. She doesn't even know who we are. Nobody's ever heard of the Junior Gazette. We probably won't get past reception.
Will you stop worrying? This is no problem.
Your voice is going.
My swear box, I can't
I
afford
don't
it
think
anyway.
Sarah is capable of not
Yeah, well, I'm
worrying.
glad you found somebody else. That's great. Now listen, Debs, yeah, we'll just keep hanging around outside his house. That usually does the trick. Now, Debs, listen, the reason I'm phoning...
Stalker.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he is taller than me. Much taller. That's great.
Well, most people are.
Yeah, and better looking. Who isn't? Silly me. Debs, listen, can I ask you a question? Yeah, well, that's great. He's top of all his classes. Yes, James Armstrong is a lovely name. Debs, listen, can you answer me a question? Listen, is your old man still on the council or what?
So, Linda, stop it. You can't afford it.
Yeah, right, I'm going to kick that habit.
How much money is in her swear box now?
That's all we need. The Three Stooges.
There's only two of them.
Do you think they know that? What makes you think you'll get an interview when we didn't?
Well, let's face it, Linda. I'm much prettier than you are. Come on, Fraz.
That's
See you later.
debatable, but you're both pretty, so I'll let it slide.
Yeah, he's sort of full of himself, isn't
When I
he?
was 12-ish,
something.
I had such a crush on both
Now,
of them.
why do I think we'll be able to get an interview when they didn't? What do we have that they don't? What do we have, Fraz? We must have something.
Well, I've got comb, and I've got some chewing gum.
Yeah, we could always try bribery.
I've got tape.
Probably
Come on,
not
think,
with a
will you?
comb and chewing gum.
Miss Swanson? Hi, I'm your singing telegram.
Singing telegram?
Yep, where can I park my axe?
I love the audacity.
Telegram from whom?
Excuse me, gentlemen, ladies. Miss Swanson, I'm lying. I'm not a singing telegram. I'm from the Junior Gazette, and I need an interview. Am I not the coolest? I mean, you could just run a fridge off of my personality.
Sure.
Yes, you're very
Well,
cool, especially in that
Right now,
outfit.
home and then we eat. And then I'm going to take this to Linda this evening. I can't wait to see your face.
Sarah's done a lovely job of writing it up, and now all we need is a good headline.
I've got it. All 12 star signs. What's yours, Linda?
Hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin.
We got tarmac.
This is quite mean.
Tarmac?
How about zinc?
Or helium.
About carbohydrate.
We shouldn't have done that.
What would have been nice would have been that Amanda Swanson story. I mean, that would have really beefed it out a bit, wouldn't
Hey,
it?
Kenny. I've got tarmac, Kenny.
Not now, Fraz. The Swanson interview would have been good, but she wouldn't even talk to us.
She talked to Spike
What?
when he interviewed her.
Interviewed her? He got in.
Sure.
Where is he? Where is he, Fraz?
Oh, it's a burger bar. I don't
That's all
think
his mates. They were kind of
I've
making
ever
fun of him for being on the
seen
paper.
anyone have a meal
And now
in
he's
there.
giving his image a brush up at our expense. Do you know what street credibility is, Fraz?
No.
Neither will Spike about 1 minute from now.
Does anyone actually say street credibility like that?
Spike, darling, you didn't tell me you were coming here tonight.
What?
Are these all your friends? I've heard so much about you.
Well, I ain't heard a thing about you, love.
He hasn't mentioned me. Oh, we go to the same dance class together, don't we, darling?
Dance class.
He didn't mention that either. But you're so
Oh,
modest.
she's so good at that.
You know, I think Spike's got a serious future in ballet.
Ballet? What is this about?
Get back to the news, Spike. I'm not afraid to use
Are
it.
you trying to embarrass me?
I'm trying. Spike, if your face gets any red, the traffic will stop at you.
It's about the interview, isn't it? Well, it isn't very much. All she did was deny there's going to be a new supermarket, okay?
That's fine. We can use an official denial.
Yeah, so did I right now.
30p for chips.
You got it?
Even at that
Me
point, that's
versus
kind of
Spike.
cheap, isn't it?
Do you really have to ask? We didn't actually state there was going to be a new supermarket. We just speculated. There was no actual mistake.
You mean you're not going to apologise?
We will apologise for any error in the article, should there be one.
Then I expect to read an apology in your next edition. Should there be one.
Mr. Kerr, are we in real trouble? Well,
I'm not entirely sure they should
Kerr
apologize.
says we've managed to offend every shopkeeper and council member in town. He says he's coming under pressure to halt the newspaper altogether. He says we've seriously messed up.
That was 11 seconds. Oh, you must be really mad.
Oh, but I saw her
He said if we make it to our second
put the
edition,
Rubik's
it'll be a
Cube
miracle.
down there, so I
I've
think
had
it was
Lie
replaced.
down, it'll go away.
Sarah? These guys outside the disco.
What about them?
Well, if they're not buying the disco, what are they doing?
So, Frez is actually the one to break the actual story.
But what's really important about all this is that we're back in action. They love us in there. We've got friends. We've done them a big favour and we're never going to let them forget it.
What do you mean?
Our second issue, how we foiled the arsonists. Come on, let's get to work.
Yeah, I think
this is my
helping
story.
the police is a good start
get
for a
involved
newspaper.
How can I put this? No way, absolutely not. You must be joking. Forget it.
Sorry, couldn't quite make that out. Your voice must be going.
Oi, Spike, we're going down the park. You coming?
Sorry, guys. Late for my dance class.
And Spike embraces his ruined reputation. That's quite nice. I don't think this is one of the strongest Press Gang episodes, but it's nice. It has some pretty funny
It's no
gags.
problem. It's impossible. Well, I was there,
Uh-huh.
but she wasn't.
Well, she stood you up.
Well, I never asked her.
And you went anyway?
Yeah, well, it would have been a shame if neither of us had turned up.
You're missing a crucial point here.
The point is, I
Kenny
can't ask.
stood
Well, what if she
himself
says
up.
no?
What if she did?
Well, I cover myself in petrol. I'll ask you for a light.
Kenny, it's no problem. Let me show you. Linda, will you go out with me tonight?
Not tonight, not any night, not ever.
See?
Yeah. So Spike isn't bothered by that, but Kenny clearly would be. And that's the end of the episode. And thank you for watching. I will see you for the next episode, and I don't seem to have the DVD case here, so I can't check what it's called, but it will be probably next week. Bye!